I'm Namwa Sekesia, a trainer from Farms to Uganda, and I'm here to train you how to make a fireless cooker using the available resources at home. We are facing a problem of deforestation in Uganda, and this has led to climate change, floods, and so on in our country. And on top of that, people cook their food using firewood, and most especially women, of which they prepare this food in small kitchens without ventilators and their children on their back. And this affects their health in a way that the smoke that accumulates in the kitchen is taken in or is inhalated, and it affects the lungs, of which these are the people that are ending up with lung cancer. The other thing is that women prepare food during the day, and this food is served to their husbands and children in the evening, and this food is served when it's cold. So, as Farms too, we have come up with a solution to these problems, and we are going to make a fireless cooker using the available resources like a basket. If you don't have a basket, you can use a box that is at home. We use leaves, dry leaves, and with me, I'm having dry banana leaves, but you can also get dry grasses that are well dry. And then the other thing is that you can use clothes. If you don't have clothes, you can use those old rags at home that you clean them, since they are going to be used in food. Yeah, the other thing is that we have a saucepan where we shall prepare our food, and this is the food that we are going to prepare today.
Explaining chikola kitya.
Okay. So this is how it works. We are going to put our banana leaves inside here. I can do it like this. This is how we do it. We fold our banana leaves and put them in a basket like this. The leaves that we put inside here hold the heat not to move out. It maintains the heat inside, and this heat is the one that will make the food ready. So you put the dry grasses inside. Make sure the grasses are well tightened so that it doesn't lose heat. And so when you're putting these grasses, make sure you measure by using the pan that you will be using, or the saucepan that you will be using. And this is how you make it. I'm trying to make mine like this. Put a hole. Make sure the grasses are put on the sides evenly, so that the other side is, all the sides are filled with dry grasses, not to lose heat. For me here, this side has less grasses. Yeah, after that, I've already made a hole, and this is where my saucepan is going to sit, as you can see. And when we were preparing food, of course we should wash hands. We should always maintain hygiene when we are cooking. So I first wash my hands before touching my clean food, because I've already washed it. Because it is always good to cook food in a clean environment, and that food must be clean. So this food was washed already. So I'm going to place my potatoes inside the saucepan. And then I'll cover this food with a banana leaf. If you don't have a banana leaf, you can use a cover for the a saucepan cover. But mainly here in Uganda, we use banana leaves to prepare our food. Maintain the heat inside. So after covering your food, you put it on a source of fire for 10 minutes. You don't have to let it get ready, or you cook it for just small minutes, like 10 minutes. The moment it starts boiling, that's when you remove your saucepan and then put it in a basket. Now, as I speak, my food has started boiling, and my food has started boiling, so I'm going to put it, but make sure you do it faster because you don't want to lose heat in the saucepan. So after putting your food like this, you have to cover it very fast so that it doesn't lose the heat inside. And cover with the rags or clothes that you've got, or all the blankets at home that you no longer use. If you don't have clothes, you can use still dry grasses to cover the food inside. As long as the food remains hot or it keeps on boiling in the saucepan, you can use anything that can maintain the heat inside, like dry grasses. You can use the old pillows. The food cooked in the fireless cooker remains warm for a long time, and even the taste is different from the food that is just cooked with open pans. And then the other thing is that this method of cooking food is also energy saving. Since you've seen me, I've used only 10 minutes to boil my food and I've covered it here. It's going to take only 30 minutes and then it will be ready to eat. And then the other thing is that it saves money, because the money that I've used to buy charcoal to boil this food is less, and then the remaining charcoal will be used to boil water to drink, and then also prepare the sauce that I'll eat on this food. Our food is ready after putting it in the basket for 30 minutes, and now I'm going to serve this food because my people around here, they are going to taste it and see. So we open our basket as we and I can feel it's a little bit warm. I can feel the warmth. Yeah. And it's very hot. Our food is ready and I'm going to serve it. As you can see, it smells nice and it is soft. Now it is ready to be eaten. Yeah. The advantage of putting this food in a basket, it remains warm until you want to eat it. It saves time, it saves firewood, and saves money. As you can see, I have cooked it with the peels, and to maintain the food value,
Wow.
another person can taste.
Beautiful.
It is very yummy.
How is it?
Very yummy. It is so good.
So good.
It's so good,
Oh, Miss Karen,
very
what about
soft,
this?
and even the aroma that is coming out of it is very
Nice.
nice.
This is so
Yeah.
yummy and so
I-
nutritious.
Wow, that's a comment from my fellows. So
It is
I
so nice.
advise you to use this method.
Very good.
Very
I-
delicious and
Wow.
nutritious.